So I was scrolling through the Kindle Unlimited library, seeing what else I could read on there. I am filming another video, meanwhile I'm starting this one. And the other video, it was taking too long for me to record and put out. I'm still kind of making that video. But, so I just decided to go ahead and do a small, short video where I read the funny ass books that I find on Kindle Unlimited. Those little short, smutty erotica books that kind of just catch your eye and you're just like, okay, I'm curious. What is this? So I picked out at least 5 of those short books for us to read today and just get our thoughts out. For reference of why I wanted to do this video, I read Unhinged, which is a short, smutty erotica book between a door and it coming like alive and this girl in this apartment, which turned out to be like the funniest book I read in an ironic way. It wasn't actually funny, but that gave me the idea for this entire video, just reading short little smutty romances for a video and giving you my thoughts on them. But if you guys know of an Unhinged and you read it, you just know that thing is like, that book is like, I didn't even know those kinds of books existed until I read Unhinged. So that's what brings us to today's video. So as I said, I have at least 5 books picked out, and they each range from from 50 pages to at least 120. So I could read that in like a few hours for each book. It should only take me 2 hours max for each book. So we're gonna get these books done today. You guys are gonna be witnessing a lot of reactions today, I feel. So I have a few. I have not looked at the descriptions yet, but just by the titles and the images, it kind of gives me an idea of what they're about. So the first book I have, I'm gonna list all of them for you real quick, is Stuffed by Sylvia Morrow, and it has a pillow on the front and it says a living pillow romance. So I have a feeling that's kind of could be like Unhinged with the door. So I'm really curious to see that one. I think that's the longest one I have in this. And then the next book that I wanted to read for this video is Jack's Head by Siggy Shade, which will definitely be fun because I've heard a lot about Siggy Shade. And it's funny because my friend really isn't a reader and she has this list of books that just look odd. And she was like, here, Siggy Shade. I was like, great. I've heard a lot about her. I'm a little scared because that is like the author I feel like I hear is the most unhinged, right? Okay, so I'm excited about that one. The next one I have is Squeak, which is a twisted tale, and it has balloon animals on the front, and it's by Vera Valentine. I'm a little scared for that one. I'm a little bit scared for all of these. Here's the 4th book that I want to read. It's Tinsel and Tentacles by Kate McDarris. And then the next one, which is a dinosaur one, and it's called Tyrannosaurus Sext. So that's the one I'm most interested for. So I think I'm gonna get started with one of the shorter ones. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna trust the process though. We're gonna see what my reactions are to this video. Okay, so it's downloaded. I'm gonna start Tinsels and Tentacles and we will see how it goes. Oh boy. Excuse that intro a little bit. All right, so I finished the book, Tentacles, Tinsel and Tentacles, and it was short, it was cute, it was a little corny at the end. If you like monster erotica, that is for you. It's cute. A little bit of a three-way. So you have our three main characters. You have Marcy, you have Ryder, and then you have Barney. So those are the main three. And overall, it was just, you know, a cute little thing. It was less than 100 pages. It had plot a little bit, and then, you know, we got it. I liked it. It wasn't bad. I'll probably give it a 3 stars. Probably giving it a 3 stars. Yes. 3 stars, mate. A 3.5. We'll do a 3.5. Yeah, we'll do 3.5. Okay, so I think the next one we're gonna do Squeak Next by Vera Valentine. I'm curious about this one because I don't have any context at all. Okay, so this one's 54 pages. So this one's gonna be short too, which I can finish this tonight as well. Hopefully I'll finish it before I have to settle in for the night. And then hopefully I'll be able to update you before my mom gets home, and then because I don't want to bother her when she gets home by recording, so I'll try to finish this as fast as I can. I'll enjoy it, but I'll try to finish it as fast as I can, and then we'll see what we get done from there. I'm gonna go ahead and start reading Squeak, and then I'll let you know what it's about, how it goes, and we will do it. Okay, I'm gonna get into reading Squeak. I'm on chapter 1, Puppy. Alright guys, so I'm assuming Squeak kind of has the same amount of people in it. From what I see so far, I'm assuming that we're going to have a throuple again with Poppy, Sebastian, and Keen. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to assume it off the bat anyway. So it seems that they're working at a zoo, and Poppy draws pictures. Sebastian passes out balloons, and then Keen is behind a booth. And so that's as far as I got. Sebastian and Poppy seem to be a little bit flirty. So that's as far as we gotten. I'm on chapter 2. Yay. Okay, so I'll let you know how it goes. Okay guys, I am back after reading Squeak. Let me just say, it wasn't bad, honestly. Like, I enjoyed it. I love Keen, which is one of the main guys. So with this one, it is a throuple. So you have Keen, Sebastian, Poppy. And kind of with this whole plot thing, it's starting out as these two dudes, Keen and Sebastian, they have to figure out how to get rid of the sigil things that bind them to their, I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like their owner. And it has kind of like a mating bond, so they have to kind of break through that thing. So they need an artist to redraw the sigils. So that's when they meet Poppy. Sebastian's like, look, she can do this for us. And then just somehow along the way after that, they all end up mating, and the sigil is broken. So that is spoilers, minus cutting out a few details. I enjoyed it. 3.5 stars. I believe I rated it. And then at this point, I couldn't go back. So I just went ahead and read the sequel, which is Squeal, and it's the Squeakquel, which that one wasn't as good as the first one. It didn't have the same essence as the first one had, I feel. So, that being said, I definitely preferred Squeak to the second book in the series. In the Squeak verse, definitely preferred book 1. I honestly could not tell you a thing about the second book. I read it last night. I can't remember anything about it. We are going to be going into our next book. I don't know which one I'm going to read yet. Let's take a quick little look through to see which one we have left. Stuffed, Jack's Head, and then the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think I'm probably going to do Jack's Head because that's another short one. No idea what it's about, but I'm going to start it and then I'm going to let you know how it goes. Alright, thank you for still being here. If you are, I will come back to you in a minute. Okay, so finished Jack's Head. I have written down some thoughts. Overall, probably gave it a 4 stars. It really wasn't bad. It just kind of weirded me out a little bit, but that's okay because I came to expect that because it was Siggy Shade. That was my first book by Siggy Shade, and of course, as I said, she's kind of unhinged. So at the beginning of the story, we have our main characters. I don't remember the names of any of them except the ones that I have in my notes. So William, and you have this main girl, and they're fiancés, right? But the fiancé, William, wants her to prove that she's good enough for him by having sex with 3 of his uncles. And I was like, are you from Alabama, William? Like, what is wrong with you? Why does she have to do that? There is something seriously, seriously wrong with you if you expect that to happen. Like, 100%. And of course, she dipped. Like, don't blame her at all. Good for her. Dip. And then on the way of escaping, when William said that he was going to blackmail her, she kept trying to dip. She took her company car and was like, bye, bitch. Gone. And then on the way from escaping this idiot of a man, she meets Jack, which is headless horseman kind of whole ordeal. And he gives her the choice, I kill you or you give me a whole night of pleasure. And of course she wants to keep going with her life, so she's just like, yes. And at my notes, it's just like funny because I just write whatever's on my mind at the moment, and literally it's just 18%. So it's either die or suck off this guy's dick, right? And I'm just like, I would rather die. So that was my opinion. If it was me, I would be like, no, I'm good. And then, you know, she ended up doing it, and like, of course, that led to like a whole night full of coolness until he was to return back to hell. Because this guy is damned to hell for eternity, and he just takes it. He's like, damn. But of course, that's because he kills somebody every year on Halloween. So that is one reason why he's damned to hell, which completely understandable. Do I feel bad for him? Yes, 100%. Like, murder's not okay. Only with specific characters this isn't okay. Like Aaron Warner. But that's crazy, you know? And so she agreed to do all of this, and, you know, then he decided he wanted to fuck her with his axe. And she was like, which is funny because this is wholeheartedly funny to me. And she was like, you're gonna clean that, right? Like, because that's the axe that he killed people with. And she's like, you're gonna clean that, right? Before you stick it. I was like, that was the condition? He can fuck you with an axe that he murdered people with, but he just has to clean it. That was the condition? That's where we draw the line? I'm just like, damn, that's funny. Like, honestly, dead ass. That was funny. I busted out laughing. My mom was like, what the fuck? And then it was funny at times too, because the guy is from like old England, you know? And so the Britishness of him saying shit was funny. I had I couldn't make out some of the things that he said, but afterwards I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it makes sense. But it was so funny hearing these terms in this modern thing, you know? And then the only thing that I didn't like about it was I was able to predict the thing that happened at the end. It was a good book, other than that, but I was able to predict it. And it was only like, it was like 100 pages or so. But it was good. It was a good 100 pages, right? Normally I don't give books that short, that high of a rating. I really don't. But that being said, that was the first book, short book, that I gave like 4 stars. So, that being said, go read Jack's Head by Siggy if you're interested in that for this Halloween. I am really going to leave Tyrannosaurus Rex for the last, because I'm excited for that one. Simply because it's fucking dinosaurs. Can't blame a girl. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and read Stuffed by Sylvia Morrow. And of course this is the pillow romance. So, you know, pray we don't get sent to hell. So I'm gonna start this. I will let you see a little bit of me reading it, and then, you know, we will let you know what happens. I have finished Stuffed. Short, 80 pages. Okay, you know, wasn't my favorite. I gave it 2.75 stars. So essentially what we have are our main characters, Anne and Ori, which is the pillow. And basically, there's this girl, she is a germaphobe, she doesn't like human touch. Her name is Anne, so she deals with all of these through everyday life. So the pillow being the one person that sees this, and, you know, Anne uses this pillow to have a good time, you know? And she is a fictophobe, I think that's what it says. Fictophilia. Fictophilia is the disease. She's only attracted to fictional characters. So that being said, when this pillow turns into this human, he is just like, shape me however you want. Because, you know, I know you don't like human touch, and I can be shaped in any way that you desire. And so just give me that. And so she pictures him as to be like Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler. And as I was saying, she's picking these animes that have these, like, she clearly has a type, because she said Sebastian Michaelis, she said Ryuk from Death Note. I'm just like, okay girl, I mean, get it, I guess, you know? And so, you know, there's that. And then, you know, there's these people that keep trying to touch her. And, you know, the Ori, which is the pillow, he needs like living beings' energy. So he takes their energy and it makes him stay like human-ish form, but not human, you know? And so because of this, she takes revenge, and she uses these people that touch her when she is a germaphobe. She doesn't like human touch. She gives him the energy from these people, and it's fucking hilarious, just so he can stay alive. And so she can get digged down. It was funny. It had some really good one-liners, not gonna lie. Because of the fact that she shaped him after Sebastian Michaelis from Black Butler, it was hilarious, really funny. I died laughing. He said, "I'm simply one hell of a pillow." And I think I never busted out laughing harder in books like these. Never. No. But that shit was so funny. Looking back on it now, was it funny? No. But was it funny at the time? Yes, I laughed at it. But I was just thinking, like, she's into this weird shit. Well, I can't blame her. I like anime characters too. Maybe not to her extent that she likes them, but it's funny. And I was just thinking, if he has to take, like, human energy off of people, can't he just, like, do it to her when they're, like, you know? Wouldn't that make sense? Or am I just dumb? But, like, I feel like that makes sense. Anyway, the ending felt rushed, however. It was funny at times, and it was fast-paced because of the minimal amount of pages that it has. But it was good for an 80-page book. Will I read it again? No. But it was good. It was funny, you know? But, yeah, that being said, that's stuffed. I enjoyed it as much as I could. But I did not enjoy it as much as I could. So now, we are on to our last book. We have Tyrannosaurus Sext. Really excited, as you can tell. I'm ready. I'm curious. I'm thriving. So this is only 52 pages, so I should be able to finish this today. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into Tyrannosaurus Sext. I will update you guys on how I'm liking it. I'll tell you all what it's about, and since I started taking notes on these books, you'll get much more detailed descriptions. So, woo, thank God. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, so I finally finished the last book for this video, Tyrannosaurus Sext, and here is my review. So you've got 3 different POVs, 3 different girls. One is Alice, the next one's Elizabeth, and then the next one is Erin. And in this book, it's just having with dinosaurs. Okay, so for the first story, we didn't really get anywhere, but for the second story is where I was like, with Elizabeth, I got like, this is illegal? How did you not get fired? She's kind of a whore too, like, what the fuck? No, like I was reading this and I was like, what the fuck? I was reading the second story and I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm telling you, like what the fuck? So will I read this book again ever? No, I'm giving it A1. A1. This is like, I'm so sad because this was the one I was looking forward to because I had dinosaurs in it. And then I just got killed in death. And yeah, so yeah. That's the end of the video. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to. Get ready for the next video. It should be coming out very soon. Alright. Love you. Tell me your favorite books in these comments if you have read one of these or anything similar. Give suggestions. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Alright. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.